guys.
Are we live?
We're
Hi.
live.
We're live.
I'm Christa.
I'm Kevin.
And we are from LCRC Raceway. Thank you for joining us for Hump Day Happy Hour.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Tonight is pretty exciting. We have a special announcement. We're excited to unveil something that's been going on here at LCRC. We also, not this weekend, but next weekend, have our next OFFROAD race, which is the Party.Rock.Race that we want to share all the details for. We also have an oval race coming up, the only oval race on the high banked track. So we want to talk about that. That's the following weekend after Party Rock. Yep. So we have lots to go over tonight. I almost said discover. You have lots to discover. We have lots to go over. Jump in the comments and let us know that you're watching.
Like Top Pocket Finds discover?
I guess. Listen, when you're just talking, you just got to roll with it.
I'm cool with that. And I have Top Pocket Finds to discuss later.
Oh, I had Top Pocket Finds today too at the barn.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, we could tie that in. You should make a note. I want to say hi to Kurt Sieber. There is Brett Butter. Welcome. Tim Pence, Ron G, Matt Adams. Thank you guys for hanging out. We appreciate you. I believe I do have the YouTube comments turned on this time. So I think you should be able to show up and say hello on YouTube if you're watching over there. Daniel Margot says, hello from the boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland.
Oh, you lucky duck.
Thank you for taking us to the boardwalk at Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah, we haven't been to the boardwalk.
I know, but I'm just already feeling more relaxed as we sit on the boardwalk. Because they have us propped up there.
Nice.
Possibly a cocktail in hand. Cheers to that.
You get the Purple Moose, or where you at?
There's Brandon Malinowski. Hello to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Going to the chapel.
I was going to say, we have impending nuptials. There's Tina Burns. Welcome. Thank you for jumping on. Kurt Sieber says, woohoo to the Purple Moose.
Yeah. Well, actually, you're what made me think of it. Yeah.
Kind of sounds a little scary to me.
Yeah. Kurt got to watch speedboats racing this past week.
Saw some videos of that. Sounded really cool. Hi to Taylor. Hey, thanks for watching. Are you at work tonight? Daniel says we're actually old and are heading back to the campground. Bessie's Landing in Delaware, of course.
Fair enough.
Totally get that. Brock says hi. Hello to Brock. Thank you for joining us and hanging out. So we do have an announcement that we are going to share with you shortly. But I did want to we wanted to talk about this upcoming race that we're going to have going on. Party.Rock.Race is really cool. We have some exciting things in store. So it all kicks off with practice on Thursday. Practice is always advertised on Thursday, like noon to 8. If you've been around, you know that sometimes we start sooner than noon. The soonest I've ever remember it opening was like 9 a.m. Yep. So if you're one of those people, oh, sorry, Brian, can't comment on YouTube. But if you're one of those people that want to get every ounce of practice that you can, then you want to come a little early. Kevin, talk.
Yeah, so we usually try to get it open at 9. The reason we advertise noon is obviously sometimes there's weather issues or, track maintenance that needs done last minute. With as dry as it has been and is forecasted to be, I actually looked at the extended forecast, and what we're getting this Friday there's a chance of a passing thunderstorm, and then it's sunshine and rainbows and heat clear up to the Sunday evening of Party Rock. So we should have no trouble getting practice started plenty early on Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So
Friday, tell us about practice while I play with this.
Friday practice, again, it's scheduled to go from noon to 7. Usually starts 9, 10 o'clock. Again, pending weather and track service. But, I actually just talked to Bob today about the 6-pack water tanks.
Oh,
and
we might actually have to use them.
Well, yeah, we haven't watered a racetrack yet this season.
It's about to change.
It's insane. I can't. I mean, holy cow, that's crazy.
Ryan, the commenting is working over on YouTube now. Hello to Shane Nipple, and
Hi, Shane.
there's
Michelle.
Bill Smith. Hey,
How do
buddy.
you know it's not Michelle?
It's Shane.
Could be Michelle. Could be.
Shane, will you please comment and say that it's you? Maybe it's the both of them.
Chat is working. Oh, Bill Smith, I shipped you a speed control yesterday or today.
So Friday practice is just the start to the fun for Party Rock. We have a lot of cool stuff going on Friday evening. We are going to have practice during the day, but starting at 7 o'clock, we are going to host a Nitro oval, Nitro 8-scale off-road. No.
We used to always just call it 8-scale Nitro late model, but actually electric's invited as well. We do only run a 50-lap main, so if you've got throttle control and big boy batteries, you can make 50 laps. Gavin Nipple's been cleaning clock with his electric 8-scale the last couple races. So, hey, I mean, you never know.
Kevin, brace yourself.
What?
You were right.
What?
It was Michelle.
I told you.
I know, but I said brace yourself because I said you were right. Tom Petrella says, hi, Kevin's rocking a fresh haircut. Actually, Kevin just said he needs a haircut.
Yeah, no, I actually got a shower before I came back.
No chance for all-night practice. Awesome. Yes, Leister's is Saturday afternoon. We're going to get to that right after we talk about Party Rock. So Friday, we're going to do the Nitro and Electric 8-scale oval race, which will be a condensed program. I think we said about 30 minutes, right?
It's 45 minutes.
I really want it to be like 30 minutes.
Well, it's
we're gonna
41.
38.
Sorry, is what it
Directly following that, we head on up because we are going to have musical guest Peyton Allen on site. He's going to entertain us with some fantastic music during cornhole. We'll have cornhole signups open during the 8-scale racing out at the oval track, and then it'll stay open for about 10 minutes when that wraps up, and then we're going to start the cornhole tournament. Hey, just remember, I can't do late signups for cornhole, so please come over early. I hate having to turn you guys away, so spread the word. If you hear of anybody interested in cornhole, kind of come up and sign up right away. I do know the trick of the double mics, so I can announce you. Even if you need to come up, sign up, and then go clean cars or do something, that's fine. I can always announce over the loudspeaker if it's your turn.
You know the trick of the double mics?
Yeah, because I will announce just to my cornhole people, and then if they don't come off of that mic, I'll just go over the loudspeaker and tell the whole place, hey, Matt Adams, come up for cornhole.
Why are you picking on Matt? Maybe Matt pays attention to the cornhole.
Because he hasn't played cornhole, and I'm trying to talk him into it. And so I'll just call him up and say, Matt, it's your turn.
Fair enough.
Chucky says, looking forward to making my first trip up there next week. Awesome. Cool. Chucky, just let us know when you get here. Come on in. If anybody new is coming to race and you're just not 100% sure, just come right into the hobby shop and tell me it's your first time. We'll make sure we guide you in the right places and give you a little extra help. If you're ever confused, find us in the hobby shop. I have some extra help this weekend.
Give you a golf cart guided tour of the facility before you even try to park. Make sure we can find your friends and the whole bit. Yep.
Saturday, we will get into our heats. We try to have that program wrapped up at 10 p.m. at the very latest. So we'll have a good day racing. Sunday, I've actually already chatted with Ed, our announcer and race level 1 race promoter, and he is going to do some musical intros as part of the Party Rock. He and I are going to work together on that. So I'm pretty excited that when we're doing the announcing certain racers, we're going to have some of that copyright-free music going on out. So I'm excited about it. Yes, future forecast is looking amazing for Party Rock. Yeah. Do you have 30% VP Tessman fuel?
Yes.
Yes, we do have that one. There's something we're out of.
Tessman, Lutz, and regular 30% pro driver. We are currently out of Flashpoint 30%, but the order has been placed, and we're hoping it obviously arrives on time.
Ed is probably not going to sing, but that could, because it would be difficult for him to introduce the drivers and sing at the same time.
I don't know.
He could sing the drivers' names.
Ed's pretty talented. You never know.
I won't do it. That was horrible. That was like a really bad start. But could you imagine like starting at 14?
How's it go?
I don't know.
What?
Quit it. We're looking forward to meeting you too, Chucky.
Yeah.
It is one of the most surreal things when somebody comes in the hobby shop and they're like, "Hey, Christa," and I have no idea who they are, and I'm like freeze for a second.
Remember me? I'm Chucky. Like, oh, hey.
Well, no, like they'll say like something like, "I don't know you, but I kind of hang out with you online,"
Yeah.
and we're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." You know, but then it's kind of weird because they know a lot about me, but I'm not sure really what to ask back. So that's why I'm always like comment things so we know what to ask back.
Or what's even stranger yet, when we bump into a local we really don't know at the grocery store, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you're the people from the RC track." And we're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, we watch you guys on the internet."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
oh dear.
Weird. The good news, Chucky does not have red hair and he is not a doll. So thank God. That would have been really, really awkward.
She's the one that can't stand horror movies, so I'm not scared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
After Party Rock is over, we're going right into our oval race. It's going to be your only chance to race on the bank track. We're having an oval race, a double header with our partners and local oval track, Leister's Raceway. Is it Leister's or Leisters? Everybody says it differently.
It's whichever one.
I thought it was Leister, but it might be Leister. Anyway, but we're going to have, they're going to be racing there. Just for my oval guys, if you guys are interested, you're welcome to camp out here overnight and go there the next day.
Yeah.
And be happy to have you.
And
there's this one fly.
Yeah, I know. I killed 4 on a lunch table today back in the shop.
Gosh.
So, if anybody's really interested in the oval thing and paying attention, I do hope to have our oval prepped and ready for a little non-advertised Friday night practice laps.
Oh, people ask that.
We're nothing organized. I'm not turning the lights on. We're not getting crazy about it, but there is a hour or 2 window chance of potentially making a few laps if you're here Friday night. You guys are welcome to hang out and camp overnight Friday night. We'll race here on Saturday. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the hangout quality Saturday night will be fairly high because that's what we like to do.
Yep.
And then we'll all head down to Leister's on Sunday for the second round of the point series.
Just as a reminder, the way that the awards work for that is it's a combination of both races. So we're not going to do an awards program here on Saturday. Instead, you're combining the points from both days to earn your awards.
That's correct.
Also, James Henry, I love how your little eyeballs show up as soon as we start talking about oval. That's very cool. And Alan Placer, you're in luck. Yes, there are rental oval cars. What's the price of a fully built Outlaw 5?
It's $1,550, I believe.
So around $1,550, and you can rent it and take it home when you're done.
Yeah. So if you want,
Come on, that was funny. Why don't you laugh? I wish I had a. I need a button like the studio, like the studio audience is laughing at me. Gosh, I could actually.
So if you want to do the 8 scale oval rental deal, yeah. I mean, obviously anything's available. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of work. It's hard on parts and it takes a little effort. So anyway, back to the Leister's LCRC doubleheader. Christa is getting ready to post some links to the flyer.
So there's a link to the updated flyer for you. James Henry, he was asking about the open tire. Is it open tire for that? I don't know the answer.
Because it's multi-answer.
It depends on which class.
Correct. Yeah. Like I know 360 sprint and midget or quasi speed. I believe
it's on that flyer, James. It's listed next to the class.
Yeah, it'll tell you what's up. I do know Leisters are having a Saturday evening race or night race they call it this Saturday.
Yep.
I'm planning on going. Try and get a little track time on the old custom work sprint car before.
It's cool to have an evening.
Header.
What they said around 2 it starts.
Pits open at 3. Racing starts at 6.
Wow, even later than I thought.
Yeah. So we'll definitely be under the lights there. Looking forward to that. Gavin Nipple, if you want to break out the new car, that'd be a great time.
I just wanted to let you know that Brody Treehorn said that you look very sharp in your polo, and if anyone's going to give fashion advice, I would definitely take it from Brody. Brad Muller says yes to
only
open
because
tire.
my buttons are open to try and keep up with my fashionable wife.
Brad says yes to open tire. Mod is open tire. James Henry said thumbs up. Yeah. We're both doing the same rules. It's same rules at both places, James. So, Mike wants to know if he can rent some talent.
Yep, it's $100 per 7/10.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Okay, so is there anything we missed with the oval race, or are we ready for the big announcement, the big unveiling?
So we talked about Party Rock. We got live music, 2 food trucks. Party Rock is the third race in the 6-race point series for this season.
Yes. At this point, can we confirm the date of the banquet? Are we able to announce that date now?
I think we better hold on to that till next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Because I haven't gotten an official.
It's exhausting.
It's close. I'm close.
First, we're going to have to open a banquet location next.
Can we make it big enough to have indoor toy car tracks?
If you could get all the stuff out of the barn, we could just have we could have a hoedown at the barn.
Oh, honey, I can get all the stuff out of the barn.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Shane Michelle said, we have plans this weekend. I have a little talent. Yeah. He has a little talent available.
Does it come in a bottle, Shane?
I think so. Okay. Honey, are you going to keep, you're just, trying to drag your feet here or what?
Well, yeah. I don't want to tell them all the cool stuff right off the bat.
Oh.
I know you do.
I do.
You do.
I do.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, give me a second, friends. I'm going to switch you over, and you can see.
I sent spy shots out to 2 friends today who normally are not on Hump Day.
Yeah.
And I called them spy shots when I sent them to them.
Uh-huh.
And that's how you know they're friends, because seemingly none of them leaked.
The word did not get out. Okay, Here we go. Hopefully this works okay. That is right, friends. Great news. The work has been done to Pit Lot 1. The grass in that far corner has now been removed by Steininger excavating, and we have a new lot. It's not as easy as just throwing some stone down on top of grass. We cut out all of that sod, all of the topsoil in there, put down a big layer of shale, and then beautiful stone on top. Oh, no, is it? No, it's not.
What?
I know it's not perfect there, but I know it's off to the side. It's because it's on Instagram. So hang with me. Here is a shot of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Bigger than you even realize. The exciting part is there's more done here than just Pit Lot 1. Kevin, do you want to talk a little bit about...
Yeah.
So, they can't see that. They can't see where I'm pointing.
I don't. So imagine when you're rolling in and you can pass the shop and you pass Bob's camper on the left, and then there's the road that goes to the right that leads out in front of the tractor shed. Before you get to the garden and the chicken coop, we've cut a swale there. There's basically, in layman's terms, there's a dip in the road. And Pit Lot 1 is now tapered from in front of Alan Placer's lot and the next one over. It basically tapers downward to that swale in front of the garden. And we were going to put some drain boxes and pipe in, and Dale took a look at it, and we had the laser out measuring.
Can I have your phone for a minute?
We checked the bank or the ditch between the golf course and the parking lot, and long story short, Dale spent I don't know how many hours in the ditch with the Mini X, entrusted me to run the fancy new T-Tag dump truck, and we were dumping ditch scum in the pond last evening and half of today. Long story short, got the ditch all cleaned out. Things should now drain way better. I'm anxious, actually, it pains me to say this, but I'm anxious to see it rain so that we can watch the water run and see how it goes. But I'm really excited. We're going to have to play this kind of race by race for now. There's going to be some new rules, and they may change because, like, I'm thinking about Harmer and his dad. They always pit right there next to the tractor shed. And then Jason and Rod and some of those guys that always pit right along that edge. And sometimes we give you a hard time about parking your automobiles in the middle of that road. We've kind of given a lot of buys this year because of the weather. Do you want me to kill it?
Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts.
I got it. It's right here. Anyway, so
thanks.
When it's dry and we follow the rules so we don't get pinched for fire lanes and all that jazz, it's tough. So we've widened that road. I know we have
to put the lines in.
I wish I had a pointer, but long story short, Bob and I were talking today again, and we have to get Christa out there, and we're really gonna take a hard look at it and decide whether we're gonna actually make some parking stalls along that road, or if we're just gonna have it be unloading and loading a row. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to line off the gravel part of Pit Lot 1. There's just a lot of unknowns because we've never experienced this before in this way.
Well, all I know for sure is we will definitely have it painted out. It will be select areas. That's going to be some of the most prime pitting.
For sure. We're gonna analyze it for the next 10 days and try to make our best guess of what will work best for Party.Rock.
The thing I can tell you for sure is it's not going to cost you anything to pit there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a charge thing. When I'm telling you about being selective, it just means that we're not going to let a bunch of people just pull in there all piggly wiggly and fill the whole thing up. We're going to be organized like we always are, and that is purely to get as many people in the best area to pit as we can. It's
still going to be Pit Lot 1.
Yep.
Now, the good, the bad, and the whatever, when it rains, we may change how we utilize it in the way that we utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
When it's dry, that may change as well. I don't know. Here's the whole thing. We've never really had an area like this that has been designated quote-unquote free parking. So we really don't know how to best utilize it in the conditions because we've never had it. So just bear with us, and we're going to do the best that we can. We may have to make changes on the fly. I'm not really sure, but just know that we've changed this area for two reasons. Number one, we want to give better free parking and pitting closer to the track.
Yep.
Okay. Number two, we also wanted to drain those upper areas better.
Yeah. It provides better drainage, not just for that area there, but basically the entire property is what it comes down to. Correct. There's a whole swale cut in where the road was. I know you talked about this before, but sometimes when you talk about it, I zone out.
Well, you were busy clicking clickety clicks on the back end. You know.
But the whole area now just really drains off nice. That ditch has been cleaned out. It's going to make a huge difference. You know, we always tease because our track, the dirt, it loves the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Bring on all the rain. But there's certain parts of our pit lots and our parking that don't. Well, we're fixing that. And anyway, I just want to let you know that, you know, when you come here, when you choose us and you choose to spend your hard-earned money here, I just want you to know that we'll put it back in.
Yeah, we basically blow it as fast as you go spend it.
I wasn't going there.
Hey, it's the truth. I don't know what to tell you.
I just want to say that, you know, like, we hear the things that you want improved and we improve it. So that's right. Oh my gosh.
Just wanted you to know I got the joke.
Yes. Thank you, Jarrett. Jarrett, you know a lot about making big parking lots. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Yeah, we didn't have millings, jerk.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, and then up here somewhere, this emoji said it looks awesome.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I wasn't even thinking. Rob, you've officially gained a few more square feet of property you're allowed to drive an automobile on now. Yeah.
Tom Petrella says, awesome work, guys. Appreciate the never-ending drive to improve. Thank you so much for saying so. We appreciate that very much. Tom says, I'll bet no more rain for the rest of the season now that you fixed it. Yes. If so, we'll take it.
If I have to go out and power wash the new 1Bs off so we can paint lines, I'm down.
So be it.
I'm down.
Tim says, look great. Definitely an improvement. Thank you so much. Alan says, thank you. Yeah, you'll really be thanking us for a while because...
Yeah, we shot grade from your lake you used to have there cleaned down, around the swale. So it should all... I'm not saying when it's raining it won't be wet because, hey, listen, we can't stop that. But once it stops raining, it should drain. We should be good to go. So I'm excited. Again, Dale, great friend, works really hard and just in general, let alone here helping us. So I can't be thankful enough for that.
Yeah, and that's Dale from Sightingers Excavating. He's the one that lends us equipment and things to work on the track. He's out there working on it, even after a long day.
It's happening again.
We're going to have to ignore it. But even after working long, hard days like he does, he always shows up here and is willing to help and do anything he can for LCRC. And we're just really lucky to have his friendship and his family's friendship. And
so they can see that right now, right?
Yes, they just can't see your finger pointing at it.
Look at how square the grass is in pit lot 1. Do you see that?
Who did that?
I know.
Who did it?
I cut the grass.
I know. Do you know there's only one thing that Dale's not real happy with? You guys see that patch of grass there?
Oh, yeah.
He really wanted that line to line up with the pit, the drive behind it. Like that line should have been square with one of those sides of that driveway. And, we cut it down the middle.
Yeah, I was going to say, we compromised and it's square with the post in the middle.
It is square with the post in the middle, but... Yeah. I know if he's at home right now looking at the picture, he's like, we should have went a little bit to the left. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, we would have sold more stones if he did that.
Did you see what he talked me into doing? Back.
Hi, John Hepner.
John Hepner?
Yeah.
You guys are supposed to be out for dinner.
Hold on, I'll get you your picture back. Oh, wrong thing. There you go. What do you
want? In front of the tractor shed, like in front of the camper lot, do you notice how wide that road is right there? It's another lane wider.
I noticed that when I was out there today.
Yeah. He's like, we should square that up with the corner of the tractor shed. And I'm like, she said keep it in the budget, Dale. He's like, I know, but she won't know. I'm like, oh, she's going to know. She's going to know. Anyway, I told him that he'd have to take the heat. And, here I am taking the heat.
Taking the heat.
Yeah.
Got it.
Anyway.
Okay, let's see what we missed here. Can someone reposition my rig for me? That's emoji.
For John, what? What's wrong? Oh, because from the overhead it looks funny.
Oh, I don't know. Shane says, hello, LCRC. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not answering the phone during hump day. How many pit spaces are in pit lot 1? That's a really good question, Tim.
Well, we can't answer that right now. We're not really sure.
We're going to have to measure it out. Yeah. We didn't lay it out for a certain amount of pit spots. We laid it out because the way that it had to be to make the
I will tell
water
you,
drainage work best.
I will tell you, back in the day when we first had Pit Lot 1 officially, and it was dry, like for Mugen Challenge, there was, I want to say 40 or 50 12 by 12 squares painted out for 10x10 easy up pitting.
Yeah.
So there'll be plenty of room. We're actually, the problem right now, like for this race, it's obviously not going to be Mugen Challenge full. We want to be able to allow some limited number of automobile parking spots there.
There in that?
Well,
no.
Around it somewhere, yes, something, and maybe it's just some parking stalls for loading and unloading. But yeah, we're negotiating something.
You better negotiate with me first.
I said earlier, Bob and I were talking, and we couldn't make a decision until we consulted with you, and we need to make a group decision.
Dennis Bruce says this is exactly what makes LCRC a world class. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. This is a direct.
Don't mess with my stuff.
Direct
and I even
quote.
got more.
Brian says, thank you for super fast shipping. Love my phone buster with the thumper wheel. Awesome, Brian. I'm so glad that you do.
Yeah, don't put it on too long. The thumper wheel will crush a foam in no time.
Yes, it will. But I've heard lots of good things about shipping lately, so I appreciate you guys always mentioning that you get your stuff fast. We work really hard at it. We want to ship it to you as quickly as we can.
I know our mail lady does not watch Hump Day Happy Hour.
I hope she doesn't. But she's the best.
The best.
The best.
She gets 3/4 of the credit that you guys give us for the shipping. We have the best mail lady on the planet. Just saying.
She is really the best.
Yeah. Takes great care of us. I'm so blessed to have her.
So like today, I got home from picking up Adeline from her gymnastics summer camp, which she is loving. And I pulled in and realized that the mail hadn't left. So I said to Kevin, I'm like, hey, mail hasn't gone, and that's close to 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock our local post offices start closing, so that's when you don't have an option anymore to take it locally. Now some of you know I can take it somewhere for 5 o'clock, but I have to drive pretty far to do that, so I really try to handle as much of the shipping by 4 as I can. So anyway, he placed a call to our favorite mail lady, and there was somebody else on the route. She drove the box van here to get your packages, and listen, I'll tell you, you could have not sent that message and said, oh, they'll get it tomorrow, and you know what, actually they would have got it today, but they just wouldn't have actually left today. They would have got scanned today, but they wouldn't have left and started to head towards you today. So I just, when we talk about, oh my goodness,
woohoo, what are you doing? Oh, that's why John Hefner chimed in. Oh, boy. It's getting real up here.
But when you talk about we care about shipping, it means that, like, we don't care about it getting scanned today so you get the little notification that it's shipped. We care about it actually going out towards you as quickly as possible.
What are you doing?
It came with an ice mold.
Oh, boy.
What's going on?
Oh,
okay, so Habuda, if you just jumped on, I want to show you Pit Lot 1 because you're going to appreciate it. There it is for you. Jason says tire washers, please. Hey, listen, we have to listen to the customers.
No.
Alex wants to know if Kevin's day is going any better. Is your day going any better, honey?
Yeah. John Hefner and Cody just showed up, and they brought stuff.
Jason Habuda says, what's going on, y'all? Not much. Just really excited about Pit Lot 1. It's really good.
So, I have to make a confession. So Alex is asking that because at like 3 or 4 o'clock, he's like, "Hey, Dad wants to come over with the buggies, and he needs a little help." And I'm like, "Alex, you're just gonna have to tell him today's not a good day. That Kevin's in a bad mood." I didn't have the bandwidth, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was shameful. But Alex just looked at me. He's like, okay. So anyway, that's why it was
asking. So we're obviously a little distracted. Cody Sainer and John Hefner are now standing behind the camera.
Yeah, one of the lead members of the Cancer Foundation, right?
Lighting crew.
That's right. He's board of directors, actually.
Mhm.
Kirk
Yeah,
Sieber says
sorry.
Kevin was not having a good day when I was there. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You have no idea. Well, I better not say a word, actually, because I heard a can crack. No, you didn't. Cabasco says, looking forward to the next race. We are too. We cannot wait for Party.Rock.Race. I am seriously so excited about Peyton and Alan coming and playing too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you guys are going to love it.
Oh,
Super excited
Cody's
about that.
here.
Cody, did you see Pit Lot 1? Do you want to see it real
Yeah,
quick?
it looks nice.
Oh.
I just drove past
I know, but you didn't see like the overhead shot, did
it.
you?
I did. I was watching on the way here.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we were
no.
watching.
What?
Top Pocket Finds.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This plays right in to our new golf fanatic.
Oh,
Right?
great.
So, those of you who live under a rock, you don't know that LCRC is located directly adjacent to a 18-hole golf course.
But look, Peyton Allen Music is on right now. He says he's looking forward to it.
Oh, nice.
He heard us talking about him. Hey, thanks for jumping
Cool.
on. We're so excited. We love
I
your
can't
music. And you guys, honestly, he's in the comments right now. So go follow
Yeah,
him. You can go listen. He probably has some little tidbits that you can listen to. So
He's good. I tell this story all the time. The first time we walked in when he was playing and heard it, and I seriously had to do a double take to make sure he wasn't just lip syncing to a jukebox or something, because he's that good. It's crazy.
yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I have to read this comment before you move on to Top Pocket Finds, because Jason Massey says Kev is the most accommodating person with a wicked RBF I've ever met. Thank you so much.
Did you hear that?
Okay, so listen,
I have a wicked RBF.
guys, listen, come, bring it in a little bit. People come in all the time and they see me, and I mean, listen, I'm pretty, I'm a girl, I don't know, it's a problem. They don't want to talk to me. They want to talk to the guy. You know, where's the guy at? I'm like, no, if you met him, you would understand. You really want to talk to me. He's not always as friendly as I am. But anyway, so yes.
I was looking for it. But...
Okay, guys, you're distracting me very much.
Sorry.
You want to speak on this side?
I think a crayon fell out of the box. Looking forward to it. Kevin is most accommodating for. What are the food trucks at Party.Rock? Sorry if you missed it. It's okay. Olivia's French fries is back, and we are also having Mission Pizza. So we'll have both of those there. I'm super excited.
When's
Sparky's is next, I believe.
Are they going to be accompanied by Christa's LCRC French fries? I'm just asking in front of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of food connoisseurs.
Brian, you're so right.
Just so you know.
We have squirrel moments every few minutes tonight. That is a true story. Tina.
Dude, it's not tonight. That's how we roll. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, babe. Top Pocket Finds.
Oh. So anyway, if you've ever been around when we worked on the dirt here, whether we're working on the off-road track, the oval, digging a ditch, building roads, anything, as soon as you move 1 ounce of dirt, a golf ball pops out. Mm-hmm. Okay? Nothing new. Nobody gets too excited. It's normal, right? You can literally walk out in the middle of the parking lot right now on the stones and find golf balls from the golfers today. It's just normal. So anyway, we're digging up pit lot 1 and moving the sod, moving it out. And of course, there's golf balls everywhere. And I'll explain this later, but I'm up on the grassy knoll behind the oval.
It's the only hill on the property.
Dale is backing the triaxle up the grassy knoll and dumping off the edge. Okay? First load or two, no big deal. Grassy knoll's been there a while. It's pretty settled. Not a problem. I'm up there pushing the pile off the side of the grassy knoll, basically making the pile grow over into the pond. And holy cow. Anyway, so of course there's golf balls everywhere. I don't think much of it. Dale's now backing up, not only backing up the grassy knoll, but backing the back couple tandems off into the fresh soil. And I'm like butt puckered watching him like, this is going to be on YouTube tomorrow if someone was recording it, because the triaxle's going to end up in the pond. Holy crap. Nope, not Dale. Didn't break a sweat. No problem. Anyway, dumping, load after load. So Dale's down in pit lot 1 with the 953, the big cat loader, loading a dump truck and backing it up. And I'm basically, all I have to do is just go over there and shush the dirt off the side of the hill. Whatever. I see this shiny rod in the dirt, and I'm like, one of the pins fell out of the loader. And I'm like, oh crap, I got to get out and get that and go down and tell Dale, like, oh shit, something's falling apart. So I jump out and I grab this thing.
It's a putter.
It's the head off of a wedge or a putter. Yeah, it's in the glove box of my golf cart. Anyway, so I picked this thing up and I'm like, oh crap, like what did I bother getting out? And I hucked it. I'm like, oh, I should have kept that. Luckily, it went clean. It went out in the mowed grass, so I could go find it, right?
Oh
so anyway.
Gosh. And here I was going to get you that for Father's Day.
Yeah, right.
We just found it in the dirt pile.
So the day goes on. Now, mind you, this is in pit lot 1.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine how bad the golfer's day had to have been going.
Yeah.
Broke the head off it and sent it, like, 50 yards off of number 8.
Oh my.
Anyway,
oh my
so I got one better. John's probably the only one old enough in the group here present to know what I'm even talking about. So we're over in the ditch between basically behind Bob's camper and number 8 fairway, and Dale's in the Mini X going down the ditch, and I got the T-Tag dump truck backing up and hauling loads of crap. Like, it's not even fit to recycle dirt. Like, Dale's like, just dump it in the pond. So, like, we're getting rid of it. So I back the T-Tag up, and I'm dumping as many as I can in the pond and close to the pond, and I'm pushing in the pond. And about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the job, I go over with the cat to go to push the junk in further into the pond, and I see this thing sticking up. And I instantly recognize the head of this stick thing. It's a tire iron. Like a thing. It's a bar you put in a tire machine. It has the goofy little crow's foot on it to, like, I'm like, no way. That just came out of the ditch between our shop and the golf course. Like, where the heck's that come from?
That could come from you.
It has to.
I'm a hoarder. I would never let something like that out of my clutches.
Where was it located?
In the ditch between the golf course and the shop.
Hopefully I wasn't using it to, like, dig out the ditch that one time and left it there.
Anyway, so back to the top pocket finds. If you know that phrase, you know that phrase. So here it is. The head of this tire iron is, like, not even a foot out of this crap that I just dumped into the pond. I reached in with a cat bucket, very carefully, hooked the corner of that crow's foot, reached that thing right up out of the pond, swung over, and dropped it in the grass. I have it. It's out on the bleacher out by the pond. So we're gonna have that thing on display along with the golf club head. And Bob and AJ have successfully rescued like 6,000 golf balls over the last 36 hours. Yeah, oh yeah, you'll be happy.
David put one into the back 120 yesterday.
Oh yeah? Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. Well, AJ's bicycle basket is full of clean ones.
Oh, cool.
There's a box outside the back door full of dirty ones. The pond is full of dirty ones if you want to go fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, did we make the frogs mad today?
Holy
crap. Anybody that wants to go frogging, John, do you know anybody that wants frog legs? There are so many bullfrogs around the pond.
I'll cook them.
Holy crap. I mean, dozens of them. It was crazy. Anyway, sorry. Got off on a tangent. Top pocket finds turn. Yeah.
Wait, honey. I have top pocket finds. You forgot about my part of the story.
Oh, from the farm.
Yeah.
Which find?
Well, so I always let Lucy in first because ladies first, and then I go back out and I get Timmy, and then I go back out and I get Logger and bring them in one at a time. So I brought Lucy in, and here Timmy is like trying to follow her out and whatever. So I had to kind of get at him a little bit, and then I let Lucy out and put her in their stall. Went back out to get Timmy, and when I'm walking in with Lucy, I hear like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching out in the pasture. I'm like, what in the world? So I put him in put Lucy in, and when I come back out to get Timmy, I hear it again. Cha-ching, cha-ching, and he's kind of prancing around over there waiting for me to come back. So I go back out and grab him up and take him in, take Logger in. I go back out. There's this one huge metal something off a tractor. Okay, it's like thick, heavy metal, whatever. It's bent like this and has flat things. Oh, it's kind of like that. And there's holes to like bolt something down. Okay, so there's one of those and a bunch.
Like a plowshare or something?
No.
Or something more complicated?
It's just something. Can you just, it's something. I don't know. We're not going to use it. It's rusty and really old, and it's really thick. You can tell it's very old. And then a bunch of those hangers for the gutters. The old-fashioned gutters. They're all like laying there. So it just must have came up out of the dirt over time.
Well, remember,
there was something there.
Yes, and then we pushed the pile of junk over there.
Yeah.
And then got rid of it.
That's not where it was. It was down front in the corner. Yeah. So
crazy.
Very interesting. So a couple of people were commenting about the French fries and kind of like wondering what that was. So I did, we had a food vendor cancel on us one time, so we did specialty French fries one time around. I had a taco, I had a garlic parm, I had
ranch fries.
Those ranch. Yeah, homemade ranch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should get
what did you
Stop yelling. Oh my gosh, you have a mic.
She blanched them and then fried them and then
No.
double fried them.
We were screaming at him yesterday from 8 when he was getting out of his car, walking around Pete's truck.
Yeah.
And he just...
I know, he can't hear himself, so he just like...
because Pete's truck was running. I shut it off.
So, I did not blanch them. A perfectly done fry is fried twice. You fry it once...
I never knew that.
And then, but only at a certain temperature, and then you take it out, and then you fry it again at a higher temperature, but a shorter amount of time. Gives it that crisp, but it's still like really like falls apart on the inside.
Crisp on the outside, gushy.
Gushy in the middle, yeah. Wow. So that's what I did.
Who knew?
I mean,
fries are a science.
When I do something,
it's almost like nobody knew toy cars were this advanced and took a lot of setup work and hard to drive.
Yes, the garlic Farmer John cheese were the best. Yes.
Who said that?
Shane, of course.
Yeah, Farmer John cheese. What's the... never mind.
What?
Anyway. What's the other one she's been using a lot lately?
About the oatmeal?
Yeah, oatmeal. Yeah.
No, oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Sorry. Oatmeal.
Brad Muller says that Kevin's a sweetheart and never mean to anyone.
Mm-hmm. Wait till Saturday, Brad. Off camera. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nice.
Taylor says, sign me up for that food connoisseur party. Yeah. I'm in for that too. I should get with Olivia's French fries. Have them make the French fries, and I'll just do the juice up.
Ooh. There you go.
Have the tag team party.
Garlic parm.
It's not garlic parm. It's Farmer John.
Farmer John cheese. Yeah.
Anyway, what else we got, babe? You want to talk about some of this great products that just came in? Did you guys hear the news? CustomWorks Beast is back.
Yep.
That's the new midget from CustomWorks.
Yep.
It's here. It's in stock. I have
midgets in stock.
I did that one.
You did that one?
The CustomWorks stuff.
No, you didn't do the Beast because
I don't have a customer.
No, we did it on our own.
I did it.
I don't need you for everything.
It was one line.
I'm getting audited, so I've been.
Yeah,
we got you.
Hoosier Short Course, M3s and M4s, got a ton of those. CustomWorks restock.
I sent an email on it to most of you guys, but like basically, if you want CustomWorks, I have it in stock. We don't need to go through everything.
It was exhausting. It took
67 lines,
3/4 of a day.
67 lines.
That was one you just did?
Yeah, that would have been the one you did.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, holy crap, you had 2 of them?
No. The one you did was 67 lines. Yeah.
That was pretty much the stuff you already had.
Mostly, yeah. It was mostly a big restock. There was
a
couple new midget parts.
The only thing new that came, they're really trying hard to convert over to metric stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, they come out with the metric fan mount, metric steering post.
Also, while Cody's here, they're also converting some of the True Speed part numbers
Oh,
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff pops up as new. We always had it, but the part numbers are changing and the SKUs are changing.
Yeah,
So
ditching the
I knew it
TS
was
in
like,
front of the part
I
numbers.
swore
I know.
But yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that
I
is-
was
that's the
gonna
problem.
I was gonna call you and say, hey, don't do that, except that the SKUs are changing too.
right,
So.
While we're talking Oval, I'm going to skip ahead one. GFRP is scheduled to deliver Friday, which is going to have the first batch of the new stiffer front quasi-speed tires in it.
Yes. Is also the tire washers coming in then? Jason Massey was just funny. How about some JC silver ellipses?
We don't have it.
For what? 10 scale? Oh yeah.
Don't ask me about J Concepts because I'm slacking in that department. It's not their fault right now. It's officially my fault. That is my top priority tomorrow. That's 4-wheel drive front.
Okay, there, smarty.
Anyway, while she's talking, so the mother load of Mugen, did you do that one yet? Because she didn't send me an
The only
invoice.
thing I have right now is Horizon and Traxxas.
Yeah, no. So she didn't actually send me the invoice. I just got basically the bill for it. But there's like a huge Mungo Mugen order coming. It was supposed to be here today, but thanks to FedEx Ground and their overwhelming customer service, we'll just go to that. Yes. I'm hoping that it's here tomorrow.
It is out of stock.
It is in our area, and if we have to drive to Newville to get it, we'll make Ethan Mechanic go over and bring it up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect plan.
Anyway, so my laps, I don't know where all the transponders in the world go.
Are they back though? We have them back.
Yeah, we got
We have both styles.
red ones and black ones.
Yeah.
A
So
bazillion
if you
of
want a
them.
transponder, they're $109. It doesn't matter which one you want. $109.85.
And I'm sorry the price went up. Not only did the retail price go up, but our cost went up, and now we even make even less. So
We don't.
they
make
should
enough
be
to make it work.
$149.
Hey guys, the Smojis wonder any reviews on J Concept's dirt bike. Go ahead and just put those in the comments. Respond to him for me, and let me know if you tried the dirt bite. Let him know. Don't chime in on it.
Yeah, I'm not. I've never made a lap
what
with a
I
dirt
was
bike.
gonna. That's why I was saying
I have
this.
no idea.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
We have OGOs in stock, but they're not online.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Well, listen, I didn't add them because we had talked about the difficulty of shipping them. So I didn't want to add them before I knew if you had the boxes or if we just wanted to save them for in person.
Well, I saved some boxes, so I can ship a few of them, but, without a whole lot of grief and anguish. But we can't. If we're gonna sell them at the good guy price, we can't afford to do free shipping.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Do you want to hold them for Party.Rock?
Yeah, we're not gonna make them live before Party.Rock.
Hey, Cody, you should go grab them and bring them over here so they can see the colors.
Yeah, not the two colored ones.
Yeah,
we got a couple of the
blue
black ones, and then
Yeah.
we got the orange and blue KTM looking one.
Yeah, the
I
blue
know,
and orange looks
everybody's all over the blue and orange one.
But I also don't need another one.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'll be surprised if it's here when tree herons get here. I'll be highly surprised if they don't go home.
Yeah, it's a really good color orange. It doesn't really show up as good in there, but
yeah,
it's blue and orange, not black.
Yeah,
it's a good looking.
It's basically a KTM bag without the KTM logo on it.
Well, but the blue's just a little bit darker, in my opinion.
Maybe a scotch.
And then this one's dark blue.
Yeah.
That's the pretty one.
Oh, that one looks like it could haul a lot of bourbon home from a destination.
Well, they do. It's just you get overweight real quick.
Yeah.
So, and what are those things going for these days?
Well, good guy price is $289. Yeah. So, and I'd like to keep them at that, if we could, just because I like the good price.
Yeah.
But if we're going to offer free shipping, they're going to go as high as $329.
Okay, so listen, guys, at $289, if you're on and you want one of those bags, just give us a call and we can hold it for you for Party.Rock or whatever. Yeah, that's the other thing. We did do a raffle on the OGO's last race. The downside was I had some guys that really wanted to buy the OGOs that I had in stock, and they were pretty disappointed that I raffled them off. So that's why I made them get 2 black, because I'm really considering doing one of them in raffle again.
And we can.
Yep.
I'm cool with that.
For those of you that were asking about the dirt bike, there's talking about the video that Adam Drake made on the dirt bike. I didn't see it, but there's a video out there. Anthony says, hello, how are you doing? How is Pete doing with his new job?
Oh, I'm assuming Pete Margle.
Oh, then probably not talking to us.
Yeah.
But
I had to think that through for a hot minute.
I was like, didn't know where that was going at all. Okay, so I know that you guys, if you just happen to hop on, I want to show you one more time the picture of the overhead. We have updated Pit Lot 1. It was all grass where it is now all stone, and so much work has been done into that area.
Do you notice how square the grass is cut?
Oh my gosh.
Did you notice that?
Did you know that?
OCD. So, yeah. But it looks really good, and it's helping the whole property
I don't care
drain
about the
better.
grass. I just want the lawn.
I like the dirt bike early in the weekend. Always seems to end up on relapse or detox when the track grooves up. I have a hard time. Hey, Tommy. Thank you. You guys are gonna love it over there. And then you guys remember that the spaghetti pole. Not everyone knows what I mean when I say spaghetti pole. So, sorry. There it is. Oh my.
Read it.
That pole up above the Pit Lot 1 to the right, that has a bunch of places where you can plug different electrical cords to, so that we call it spaghetti pole because there's so many cords coming off of it. It's like spaghetti. Do you guys mind? We're live on the internet.
I'm being distracted. Sorry. She actually told me before we went online that she had a gut feeling that tonight was one of those nights that I was going to get in trouble. And I have been making a full-on conscious effort to not get in trouble. And then you two show up, and now I'm going down in flames.
He even said to me before we start, he's like, is it the kind of trouble that, like, you just give me a little trouble online in front of our friends and haha? Or is it one of the trouble, like, that after we get off live that you're like, you're in trouble? And I was like, I don't know. You're teetering on the line right now. It could go either way. I don't know yet. Oh. Grass isn't square next to Alan Placer's spot, though. Just saying.
I didn't cut that grass.
No, you want to know why the grass isn't straight next to Alan Placer?
No, why isn't?
Because you added the stone.
Oh, well, yeah, because, that wasn't my fault. I will tell you what is my fault, and I'm very embarrassed about it. And this is the first time I'm going to admit it out loud, let alone on national television. I know. I said that on purpose, just so everybody laugh at me. Anyway, go back to that picture. Let's go back to the 200 lot. And I know you can't see much of it from there, but notice how... Oh, wait, yeah. So from the oval, little tiny strip of grass. Because it's only half grass, because there's one spot that gets the grass.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next row of motorhomes, grass is nice and wide because it splits down the middle. Each on each side of the grass they get half.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next strip of grass
is one.
It's a little smaller.
Yeah.
And the next strip of grass is maybe not smaller, but Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Screwed that up. Didn't do it right. Looks like. Yeah.
It looks wonderful to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not. Yeah.
At least it's not big, small, big, small, big, small. It's just gradually.
Yeah. Yeah. It depletes as it edges toward the golf course. Yes.
Well, listen. Yes. People who want more stone know to try to get the spots to the one side.
The stone lots are exactly the same. It's the amount of grass in between.
No, it's more stone there. That's why.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 8:59. We're out. Have a good evening.
That is not how we end this. We first say, that Kevin's in trouble and he's definitely sleeping on the couch tonight.
Stay classy, San
Yes.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Diego. Anchorman.
You're right, Alan. You are getting less
yeah.
space for your money.
Uh,
I'm so glad that my husband pointed that out.
If you would like to forfeit your yearly site, you're more than welcome. I have a waiting list that would love to jump on it. Sorry.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Remember that you can buy from us at LCRCRacer.com. And when you do, you're not just buying from a business, you are buying from a family, and we appreciate it. And
Trent's chiming in. Yeah, the lines were painted freehand. That is true. Very true. Yes. And thanks for showing me how to cut before you left to Hallstone, because then I had to cut the grass, and I was able to do it fairly well, I might say.
yes.
Thanks to you.
Thanks, Trent. Good job, guys. Beautiful job. I will close out with this picture for you one last time. Here we are, new pit lot 1, beautifully graveled. Can't wait to show you some painted lines in there so that you can see exactly what it's going to look like. And we'll do a new overhead shot for our camper map, which is very exciting. And we will see you guys next week. We are going to be trackside next week for Hump Day Happy Hour Party.Rock.Race edition to kick off the big show for the weekend. Can't wait to see you guys.